was serious. I don't know exactly how your powers work, but I know that I just can't come out. Look, Logan, you don't have to do this. Just because your Blu-ray's out, he doesn't have to re-review it. Yes, he does. He means it, man. We're gonna web you. Hi, I'm Retro Insano, the resident channel doctor of the place and caregiver, and now apparently PSA provider. You're probably wondering how we all ended up like this. Well, as you may have noticed, card to the previous video, Retro apparently can't edit his video anymore. So what? And well, a lot of guys here in the house didn't really take it lightly. Namely, well, the Berserker Rage Master himself right there, Logan, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, man, Logan. I gotta figure out that age bracket. I'll diagnose him later. Anyway, if you're seeing this, that means the upcoming review you're about to watch is working in 3, 2... Oh, God, Hey everybody, what's up? It's Retro K Reviews, and I hope the mic is on. Yep, it's on. Standard checks aside, I am here for another Toku review, but before we get to that, I am going to talk about briefly on some news I missed the last couple of weeks. If you're going to a certain Japan Hero World in Philadelphia the next couple of months, you're going to be really, really lucky. For those who don't know about that con, it's basically a one-stop shop for a lot of Toku actors, mainly Sentai, to show up into the States and, you know, have a fun time at the convention circuit. One of them in particular have been some writers recently. Kamen Double himself, the, I would love to say the Philip half, it's really the Shotaro half. His actor is going to show up there in between the dates down below because I'm not going. But if anyone wants to go and check him out, please do so. It is, without a doubt, a disservice as a Toku fan that you can't see it. You can't go and see this guy, myself included, but for those who can, show some love for the Tokusatsu fandom here in America, and do what you can. On to other news, I heard about the upcoming episodes with Q Ranger. I can't pronounce this team's name for the life of me, but, ooh, 11 is too excessive. Brief sum-ups on the plot there so far. They're up to 11, so they broke their 10 count when I always get like a bullet of teams for crossovers. So yeah. Also, there's spoilers aside for Champ. I have yet to see that episode, and magazine scans have probably teased it better than me. So I'll leave that to the magazine scans if I can find a J Fusion link to that. But what I was mainly going to get to was Gavon and Deca Ranger crossover episode. Yeah, turns out it's going to be the cast that's coming out of the V Cinema card to the trailer, if I could find it for this video. And, just why? Honestly, I mean, there are technically space-ish cops. I get Deca Rangers, and I don't really get Gavon. Now, as much as you would say, oh, it's Kenji Oba, he's gonna just maybe have leadership role, be the veteran of the bunch, and just tell them how to handle their fucking team. No, it's G-Type. And in the past, I have defended the G-Type series, Metal Heroes, card to one of my reviews of them. I think Scheider or the other guy. Yeah, I have defended them. I'm not so much on G-Type. It shows that he's a little still much of a rook, and if that's how his actor wants to play him for the rest of his career with the character, but more power to him. I got nothing against it. It's just this whole episode is shades of what happened in Ninja. They're just gonna fork in like old Sentai or past Toku teams to hope like hell they get a high rating in Japan, which, surprise, I kind of did with even the Ninja Metal Hero series. I forgot the name off the top of my head. Link to the character's name and probably a wiki post below. Yeah, it's basically going to be shades of that all over again. I mean, in Q Ranger's case, there's a lot of space-like teams that been around like in the Showa eras, and obviously Gokaiger. I wouldn't mind seeing Gokaiger again, but it's just too little too soon, you know? Like them coming back for like another anniversary, like the 45th, it would be nice. Like a V Cinema, where they've been the last 10 years, that makes legitimate sense. Not because of Sentai's just shitting the bed here. I don't know. That's me to worry about, and I'm also getting reports that episodes are good again. I've yet to seen it. The only good I could say is, like, thank God they're actually trying to try other planets again. After that, not much. So, I'll review it someday. I'll try to find a good episode to review. But, don't rest assured, there are Toku episodes I am going to review right now. Namely, episodes 7 and 8 of Kamen Amazons Season 2. AKA, oh thank God Jin showed up. Let's start with the 7th episode of the series. I think it was called School Days, if I'm not mistaken. I probably won't remember episode 8's name for the life of me, so I'll put the link in the description for that. Generally showed up like the last 2-3 minutes of that episode. Kind of the thing for the last couple of weeks, like, oh, we're hyping Jin. He's coming back. He's coming back. He's got gray eyes on his rider gear. Now, for a while, I thought he was technically dead and just couldn't just die because sheer force of will and his determination to basically kill all Amazons as he promised in Season 1 from the T-Lug incident, and maybe something there mutated his Amazon genes. I'm kind of right, but kind of wrong. He's not dead. He's still alive. He's not full Sigma status. The reason why the eyes are like that, episode 8 explains this better. He basically got into a fight with Haruki. Again, like, post-season 1, they were still fighting, like, the other years in between seasons 1 and 2. And he got blinded. Also, there's another spoilerly thing related to, Amazon Nero, Chiharu, in case anyone wants to know his real name. You want to know about those spoilers. But that's coming later down this review. For now, the strike team hasn't really done much. Everyone's on day off, even the C4 strike team. So, everyone's just basically trying to, like, calm down from all the revelations that was happening during the last couple of fights. IU was just basically hilariously just looking at a wall going, like, just kind of like any Sigma status, I guess, cyber in her case would do. However, she was, during episode 7, got out of the base, found her childhood home, and every one of her neighbors are getting weird, like, wait, is she supposed to be dead or whatever? Like, it's kind of like that kind of random talk. Also, another thing about Ayu, she just loves to randomly sing out of nowhere. It was kind of creepy and kind of like a really powerful scene of the earlier episodes. Here, it's like, is it getting comical? I don't know. Is it her way to try to get back her memories? Only time will tell for the rest of the season. As for C4, those guys had the most hilarious ideas of a day off. One of them went to the spa, like a la Karate Kid 3 like, status. I don't know the bad guy's name, but link in the description. Just having a spa, just like doing the speakerphone Skype call, like, what the fuck do you want? Like, it was like that. It was like with the masseuse and everything. The other guy, the leader of the team, said, yeah, I'm gonna try the share this chocolate fondue. And it's like, when you read the subtitles, if it's TV Neon subs, they are allowing swearing in the Neon subs. I don't know for every single subtitle. I'm not sure on overtime. I'm not sure on other languages subtitles. My bad, advance for those fans subs. But in this content, I was like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? I'm on my day off. And he's just like fondling some fondue, like he was like Malcolm McDowell or something. Let's say link in the description for those who know who he is. God be with you. Caligula, Rome, Caesar. Yeah. So the bulk of it was just basically finding an Amazon they couldn't finish killing off last episode, which was a couple, if I'm not mistaken, who chops heads off and she just gives it to her Amazon boyfriend. If that's the Amazon of the week there, I hope I'm right there. Let me know in the description if that was the Amazon couple. Speaking of Amazon couples, episode 8 is basically an origin story of not only Chiharu, but where the hell Jin has been all season 2. And turns out he was still committed to killing Amazons. And again, my obvious spoiler early on that he did get blinded from a fight from Haruki. Still, wanted to track down people who could help him with his condition, help him with anything Amazon related to like depressurize his cells, make him normal, then go back to killing more Amazons for research purposes, which is why he was doing like the Mortal Kombat ripping off the spines thing in both seasons. Haruki eventually found out who that scientist guy was. Happens, if you saw my earlier review of season 2, was the father of Ayu, who ended up becoming an Amazon at the worst time, killed his entire family. Again, I have more details in my previous review of Season 2. Go check that out. The gist of it is more window dressing what happened in between the incident itself and when IU died. She did hang out with Haruki when he tracked down the scientists as well. They were trying to do the same thing that Jim was trying to do, desensitize the cells, try to like make the Amazons more tolerable, more welcoming, I guess, into the environment of the community for this city. And I don't know, it went nowhere fast. As again, my previous review of season 2 will explain about the scientists. Also, Jin didn't take it well because the biggest spoiler I have found out that I didn't want to call but happened while I was watching it was Chiharu and Alpha are basically father and son. Naya, if I got her name right, linked for her wiki, and honestly, she's a really awesome actress. I hope she goes places as a counter actress. Just saying. Gave birth to Chiharu. Jin just had a fling with him and with her. Sorry. Basically, like early on in the episode, he had like a messed up face and everything. After they banged, like the swelling stopped and stuff, and Chiharu was born, and she had to hide him in like secret places like throughout the kid's life during these 5 years. Another thing, I'm not really qualified to talk about this part. It's basically a breastfeeding scene, and it turns out Chiharu's tooth grew a little early, and again, it's basically the whole that and him being 8 years old, even though he's supposed to be a few months, showing like how rapid his growth has been since having the Amazon cells as a kid to now. Again, Japanime has already explained this a little bit better than me, so according to his review on that episode. Also, Alpha clearly just could not handle this shit anymore. He was pissed. He wanted to immediately kill his kid. He said he was committed. He was like, I'm gonna kill every Amazon, even me, even my kid, and everybody in between. And he was this close. And that's where the blinding scene happened as well. So, since he was blinded, he basically was wandering around killing endless amounts of Amazons for the last couple of years. Basically being a Kamen bum, but then again, so it was, I want to say Kabuto, okay, definitely, a lot of Heisei riders with that same kind of concept. Oh, Gills! Yeah, Agito jokes aside, for who am I? Yeah, for the main writer. I did thoroughly like these episodes. I do recommend still watching season 2. It's not clouding my judgment. There's no writing decisions that are slacking. If that's the case, it's probably because Toei wants to actually focus on their top 2 shows. They want to make sure that everybody has decent storylines. Everyone's got their writers in check. Like, they learned a little from last season that if they make something good, it's going to trickle down the other. And I guess they wanted to, like, prioritize on that. On a business standpoint, that kind of makes sense. I'm not bored yet on any of these episodes. That's really good. The fights are still good. And character development is always a welcome addition for Amazons. I want to know the Season 2 guys. I want to get behind them. I want to get behind Chiharu. I want to get behind C4. I want to get behind these guys. And nice to see that the Season 1 cast is working together pretty on point, like how I would naturally think it would end up going. So, yeah, that's my review. I'm sorry it's dark as hell here. It's actually 5 in the afternoon, if you can believe that. So, yeah, no post-credits or anything. If not, I'll probably do something to like hype myself up for Heisei Generations if I'm doing it. What ifs aside, this is Retro Character Review saying, why, Jin? Why are you trying to kill your kid? Seriously, what are you doing? What are you doing? I know you guys can't see, but this is technically Jin's vision for the rest of the series. Like I said, no post-creds, no kayfabe. I'm just trying to get ready to do Wonder Woman. I'm going to try to see that later this week. So, if you're seeing this, card to my previous video, card to my channel, in the end cards. Having said that, take care, and later!